My name is Louis Asbury Sr., or affectionately in the community known as Louis Draz Asbury Sr. I am the owner of Leap Design and Print Company, which is a full-service graphic design and print company. My nickname goes back to Draz, D-R-A-Z. I am a former recording artist as well. I was signed back in the 90s, early 2000s. I had an actual record deal, and so that's where it came from. It comes from my stage name, and I just translated it over to my business because people already knew the name.
So first, could you tell us a little bit about where you grew up?
I grew up in the south side of Chicago. It's a pretty interesting environment, but to say the least, but the south side of Chicago.
Why did you decide to start your company and your business, and how you got there?
I come from the south side of Chicago. I was raised by my father. He was a single father. He raised me. While raising me, he also ran two businesses. And seeing the entrepreneurship, seeing the ownership within him growing up, getting up early, putting his suit on, and going out to start his day with both of his businesses, it just kind of inspired me to do it. And as I got older, I realized and I learned that an uncle of mine as well, had 7 businesses on the west side of Chicago. And so it was like, all right, kind of looked up to them. Those are the high-profile male figures in my life, and so it definitely motivated me to get out there.
Could you give us an overview of your business and what your business is about?
Yeah, so the name of the company is Leap Design and Print Company. A little bit background about the name itself. Leap comes from the term leap of faith. We service a lot of startup businesses, small to mid-sized businesses. The one thing that I feel that we all have in common, as well as myself, is that we all took a leap of faith. And so that's where the name came from, and that's where the brand itself, with the parachute attached to my logo. Because we, often take that leap, we take a jump off a cliff, and then we build our parachutes on the way down. We're a full-service graphic design and print marketing company. We do everything from as small as a business card all the way up to building signages.
How is your business important to the community, and how do you think people view it?
We help a lot of people. We have some of the key things that a lot of businesses need to thrive. It's all based on taking a leap of faith. We get a lot of people that come to us with an idea, a fresh idea, and they say, hey, I want to start this, I want to do this, what do you think? And that's one thing that I feel that they can't get a lot of other places if you just go to another print company or another graphic design, is the fact that we actually sit down and we consult and we help them brainstorm and we give them some fresh ideas and also motivate them to get out there. Because like I said, I have a long lineage of entrepreneurship in my family, as well as my 20 years as being an entrepreneurship as well. So I just feel, with all of that tied in together, we can help.
That's amazing, definitely. So then, what's your favorite thing about your job? What do you love doing?
The thing that I love is just sitting and listening to everybody's ideas. We get a lot of people that come and they have that initial excitement. It's like, man, I really want to do this. I'm tired of my job right now, or I feel like I'm stuck where I am, and this is a passion of mine. I just hearing the excitement in their voices and seeing the sparks in their eyes, and knowing that I'm a person that can help push them and motivate them and get them started in the right direction. I feel like once you're getting out there as an entrepreneur or a business owner, that scariest part is taking that first step. I enjoy the fact that I'm one of the key players, or one of the key tools that's in that first step that they're going to take.
Lastly, what does your community mean to you, and how do you define community?
I define community as just stripping the word down as unity. It's everyone coming together, joining together, being helpful, and just making the community a better place, or making our area a better place. I grew up in a pretty small community on the south side of Chicago, and one thing that I take from that was that everyone communicated with each other, everyone helped each other, we were all there for each other. If we saw someone out there that was getting up to no good, or someone that was in trouble, another member of that community would come together and they would help. They would step in and say, okay, this person isn't doing so good, let's do this, let's bring them back, let's bridge that gap, let's just help them up. And I feel like being helpful and being there, being a support is very essential in a community.